Can you see me now? Hello?
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Okay. Nah, I'm alive. Hi. I'm doing Instagram live too, so we're gonna kill two birds with one stone. Hi, April. Hi, Stacy. Robin. How is everybody? Hi, Rags to Robin. I like that. It ain't been much of a vacay. I've been kind of having to work a little bit every day, but it's better than before, so it's okay. Going out of town next week, but mostly just we've been lounging on the couch and work when we have to, so I can't complain. I'm so glad you caught the
She's
live.
on live right now.
Everybody in your house is sick. That's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. Hi, Instagram. I'm on YouTube live too right now, but I decided I would kill two birds with one stone. Hand me that.
Okay.
So look what came in the mail. Right? We've been waiting on it. So exciting. Hello in Arkansas. Hey. No, Alicia. Girl. No. She bought a 6.5 foot teddy bear, a bunch of clothes and junk she don't need. I don't know what she doing with the rest. I tell her all the time, you still got poverty mindset. And she be like, yeah. It's her money. She can do whatever she want. Oh, I know. I put the Hive in Scotland. I put the link up for the mystery savings challenge box for my new savings challenge book that's coming out, and it's already been doing so well. And so everybody who buys into the pre-order is gonna get a bunch of free stuff. So I'm super excited for y'all to get those and open them, and then we'll just launch the book. Hi, Martika. Okay, so let's get to why we're here. The main reason. So I got a package from YouTube today, and I kind of feel like I know what it is. So I'm gonna open it up so we can check it out together. I was gonna like record a video, but anybody got time for all that? So just got some plastic in here, and it's a note from them, and it says, "Do you remember your first subscriber, your 100th, or your 1,000th subscriber? Chances are you do, and we know that you'll definitely remember your 100,000th subscriber." And a whole bunch of other stuff. That's really cool. And then this card says, "Congratulations on your subscriber milestone. We are honored to take part in recognizing your achievement and want your experience to be exceptional." And Rick packed mine. So it's my 100,000 subscriber plaque. Can y'all see it? So it's my first plaque for 100K. How cool is that? You always join YouTube and think you'll never reach those kind of milestones. It's crazy. Okay, so let's open her up. Ooh, it's so pretty and shiny. It says, "Presented to Baddies and Budgets for passing 100,000 subscribers." Sorry, y'all, it's probably glary. Isn't that so cool? Like, not us making it, period. It was so nice. This is crazy. So crazy. So if you are a part of this, if you are subscribed to the channel, if you have ever supported me or my brand, I thank you because you are a part, a very significant part of making this happen. And this is so dope. So I really wanted to share this moment with my online peeps, my YouTube peeps. Yes, I used to be Oh My Fro, right? If you've been with me for a long time, you remember when I'm where am I put this? I don't know. I'm gonna have to put it up on my wall somewhere. But if you were, you've been with me for a while, back when the brand was Oh My Fro budgets. Um, whole nother time. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all. So I was just giving y'all a peep, Instagram people, so I'm probably about to go from Instagram. But YouTube, what's going on with y'all? Thank y'all for the congratulations. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. That's so nice. It's really, really cool to reach those milestones. Like for our niche to be so small, I didn't ever really see it happening because you don't see channels grow that big unless it's big, big names. So that was really cool. I've been kind of relaxing MT, but a big part of me actually stepping away this month has shown me that we definitely have some holes in the business. And I need to work on creating better systems so that I can pass on tasks when I want to take time off. So I'm gonna work on that. But anyway, all right, Instagram, I'm gone. Okay, I'm done with them. Back to y'all. I'm glad you're inspired. You should be. I wanted to be on YouTube forever. When I very first got on YouTube, what did I do? I did like hair at one point, natural hair at the height of that era. And I did like plus size clothing reviews for a little bit. But then I didn't really have a good computer and I had an Android. So it was kind of a struggle uploading videos. So I kind of let it go. Thank you. Y'all are so nice. Thank you. It's super cool to get some recognition for your hard work. Like, people don't understand sometimes it's a lot. You literally quit a 9 to 5 to work all day. I'm just on my phone all day figuring stuff out. I'm hoping to hire some people next year and find some kind of warehouse space because we've outgrown the biggest storage they could get for us. And so I don't know. It's kind of tough figuring everything out by yourself, but I'm going to figure it out like I always do. Hi, Blake. Hi, Dixie. How are y'all doing today? How's it? So, is everybody like planning out your 2023? Let's talk about goals and setting financial goals for next year. That's another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. So, what kind of goals do you have if you are already on a budgeting journey versus if you're like, okay, come January 1st, I'm getting started. What kind of goals are y'all setting for yourselves? Listen, y'all don't want to work for me. I took a course recently from a lady who does systems, and she said you should never hire people who like are fans of yours or follow your platform because it'll always be somebody that wants to be you as opposed to wants to help you grow your brand. That's what she said. I've never tried to hire somebody like any of like a subscriber, but she told me that was a big no-no. So you're trying to move out of the state. What steps are you taking to do that? Sticking with the envelope system the whole year. You'll go into 2024 with a different financial outlook. I guarantee it. Thank you, Tish. I need like in-town employees, y'all. I'm virtualed out. I need some help here. The name of my wallet binder, which one? I have several. They're A7. So when you go on my site, if you click on cash wallets, it'll show you all the ones we have in stock. If you're talking about those new ones that I posted on my Instagram not too long ago, the purse type ones, those won't be here for a few weeks. Okay, the challenges help you. Good. Ooh, we have a new savings challenge book coming out soon. Get your credit card paid off plus your car. Shannon, what steps are you taking to do that? Are you going to debt snowball, debt avalanche? What's the game plan? Jay is building up her emergency fund and her retirement. Less eating out and saving $4,000 by the end of the year. You did 3 this year. Ooh, okay. That's good. Good for you, Raquel. You're planning to work on your savings and your emergency fund now that you paid off your consumer debt. Good for you. How much are you trying to get in your emergency fund next year? MT, buying a laundromat. Girl, you one way or another, honey, you coming for the bag. Looking and doing your research for the state you're looking into. Right. So you need a kind of like I did with the apartment binder. Once you find it, lay out all the numbers. That's a really good way to save up the money for that. It worked really well for me. The one you have, the debits. Okay. Uh, the wallet I have right now is under A7 Wallets on my site, Alejandra. You can't start using your envelopes until you're debt free. So you going like full force on debt, no saving. That's the way to do it. I chose to save first. I needed a nest egg. Your budget goals are to pay off your medical debt, double your emergency fund, and save up money for your dental work that you need. Good goals, because honey, that dentist, whew, expensive. Okay, so Blake is gonna save 5K, 3,000 for her daughter's savings and sinking fund set up and paying off medical debt. Girl, you better call them and see if they have financial hardship programs. Otherwise, really good goals. Are you gonna put your daughter's money into like a 529 account or just a general savings or a custodial Roth IRA? That's a really good way for it to gain money until she's 18. Your goal is to pay off your credit card debt by February. You can do it, honey. You want to do a combination. Oh, good, good. It definitely just depends on what kind of personality you have. If you're a person who needs wins to stick with it, the debt snowball is the way to go because that's me. But if you don't mind that and you're just hell bent and determined, the debt avalanche will save you money with interest. Yes, I'm actually gonna do a small. I don't know if you would even call it a course, like a webinar on very beginner investing tips. Actually, if you buy the new Savings Challenge book, we did a whole section in there on beginner investing. So, because I know that's a lot of people's question. You want to do the snowball, and you set back $200 to buy the class on my site or just the beginner bundle. I think there's an upsell on my site if you buy one, you could probably get both of them for close to 200 if you use the upsell. I'll go check it after the live. Meaning, like once you put one in your cart, it'll offer you the other at a discount. You're trying to pay your doctor bills and credit cards off. Shantika, I'm with you. I have one medical debt left on my collections, and I am too bitter to pay it because he retired and then sold our debt to collections, and I've been bitter about it ever since. But I'm gonna be paying that off next month because I want to get a house. Yeah, girl, I read your comment. You know you won't be able to put away a lot. First of all, don't speak limiting beliefs on yourself. You never know what 2023 has for you. So you're setting a goal for 500 to start for you and your dog's emergency fund too. That's a good start, but don't speak that on yourself. 2023 might have a big bag for you. You never know. Um, Working on paying your last debt and saving for a home. Oh, those are big goals. A home down payment. Christy, have you talked to a mortgage lender about wanting to purchase a home? Tish, paying off debt and putting away for retirement. Amazing goals. Blake's dad said her, oh, that's good, Blake. That's awesome. She'll have more, she'll never have to contribute to it and will have good money when she's older. That's a great thing to do for your kids. If I ever have any, which I highly doubt, I will be doing that for them. You definitely don't want to pass the struggle down to your children. Saving up $10,000 for a down payment on a home and become period, and you will. I'm standing with you on that. Tanya has not set her goals, but she wants to purchase a home by the end of 2023 and start your own budget business. Tanya, what kind of budget items are you planning on selling in 2023? Hey, Erica. Alejandra wants to be debt free by the end of the year, and you can do it. Christy, that should be your first step. I swear. I was too nervous to do it, and I actually called in just to talk to them and like, hey, like, what's a mortgage looking like for me? And they run your credit and they look at your income and all that stuff, and they literally tell you, okay, well, what's the goal? When are you wanting to buy? And they give you a list of things you can do to get yourself in a better position to get a better rate for a home, as well as like what you can afford, so you can actually know what you're saving for. I know so many people say I want to buy a home. We don't ever really speak to the right people so that we can know what that looks like. So it should be, I want to buy a home. Let me talk to somebody that can help me get a mortgage. Then you can set up the goals. Okay, well, she said I qualify for whatever, 350,000. So I know I need to put up 20% or whatever the percentage is for your down payment. So you have actual tangible numbers. It's so easy to say, okay, well, I want to do this next year. But if you don't put it down and break it down into like actionable steps, it's not very likely you'll reach them. That's why like the apartment binder was so vital for me, because at the end of it, I know we pulled all the money out and just put it into a high yield savings. But when you look at it broken down into pieces, it's like, okay, well, I've got to do this. Next, I need to save for this and this and this. And it really keeps you on track. And it's so nice to see those little goals being met. Just my 10 cents. Yes, Blake, that's the goal. Like, as I become more financially literate, I just want my nieces to not have to go through the same struggles as me. You know what I mean? To not have to go into student loan debt, to not have to figure it out. You know what I mean? You should be passing down that knowledge to your children, not just toys and gifts and things that you didn't have, but the financial literacy so that they don't come into adulthood and have no idea how to function. You're saving for 3 months worth of bills. You live at home with family, so it's a small amount. Emergency fund, vacation, and day. Good for you, girl. You want a digital budget business. That's smart. Not having to pack up and make, really genius. That's our goal for 2023, is to get 50% of our revenue from digital products only. You want to get your credit up? Erica, have you tried Self-Lender? Jatara wants to pay off her credit card debt. You only use them if you have the funds to pay it, period. That's right. You should be paying that credit card bill in full at the end of every month. That's good, Tanya. Creativity will get you there. I have a ton of new savings challenges coming out in January. Um, some are a little inspired by some other things I've seen, but my savings challenge book, it's the go. I honest to God feel like it's the best thing I've ever created. I cannot wait for people to get it. Self-lender is a great help with credit, especially if your credit is so bad you can't get credit cards. The apartment binder will be released here soon. I think the envelopes will be here in about 2 weeks. So we have the apartment binder, new home binder, new car, new baby, wedding, for your kids' senior year of high school, for your kids' college, for like dorm stuff. And there's one more. I think something else, but we've created envelopes for several different situations. We have dashboards for them. So those will be out soon. Good, Christy. I'm telling you, it's very nerve wracking because you're nervous at first, and honey, they're so nice, and a lot of times they give you more information than you even knew. Like I didn't know there were like first time homeowner programs that can get it down to where you barely pay anything down. Little like, I don't want to call them grants, but they're just programs for first time homeowners. Depending on your life and your circumstances, definitely a good idea to reach out. MT says you can also pay down points for MT. What, girl? Break it down like I'm 3, because I do not know what that means. Island Empress says debt free Disneyland parents or a single mother of 4 plus 2 foster kids and okay, y'all are getting outside, paying off debt, and you're getting some land. That's awesome. You have so many goals, you don't know where to begin. You need to pick one, right? So for your first quarter, so January, February, March, set, okay, I'm going to work on my credit card debt, and then see what kind of progress you make on that. Then add in more goals. But you definitely can't do everything at once. You really want to pick one thing and delegate your attention to that thing. Building emergency fund, paying off credit cards. Good, Maisha. You need to build your credit. Have you made a plan? Have you pulled your 3 credit reports to see what everything is looking like, Sheree? I'm telling you, girl, I'm a believe. Self Lender does not sponsor me at all, but I love them. I feel like that's a huge resource that so many of us don't get. I mean, I have an affiliate link, but like they don't. I'm not sponsored. So if you're interested in Self Lender, it's in the description of all my videos. You just downloaded the app to get started. Good. I have a credit repair, how to repair your credit video. They give some resources that I use to rebuild my own credit. But it talks about Self Lender, but it's not just a whole Self Lender video. Good, Tanya. Yes, I love the budget planner. I'm not even going to redo the ones that are already there. I may bring in a new one, but people love those. You don't fix what's working. Listen, so many people are like, I need a Baddies and Budgets envelope. Some people have even ordered them. I think that is so funny. The new budget binder purse, they claim they'll be done with it by the end of the month, and it usually takes about 10 days to get here. So, yeah, I'll have them ready for release in January. You can do it, Christy. The one thing I realized by actually talking with people about mortgages is that we feel like it's so unattainable and that we have to have so much money and a 850 credit score, and that's not true. Owning a home is much more attainable than you think. And I don't know if you've noticed, if you've been looking at homes, but the few that I've had my eyes on, the price is decreasing every month. Like, hopefully we'll see some change in price and rates and stuff in 2023. Hey, you didn't really know where to start. You just got to put those goals on paper, sis, and like, I can't just say, because here's my goal. So in 2023, I want to lose 100 pounds. I can't just say that. I have to like set myself up for success, I've learned. So over the last month, we've tried to like start cooking more, right? And I realized I don't like to cook anymore. My niece doesn't really care for it. So I ordered HelloFresh. So it makes our cooking a lot simpler. We're going to try it next week, see how that works. So that's an actionable step. I wanted to buy me a treadmill, but most of our plugs in our house don't work. So I got to figure that out. But you know what I mean? So it's not just like me putting something out there, but not trying to make steps towards it. Ooh, VA loans are good. That's awesome. VA loans are a good wealth building hack too. If you're ever into house hacking. You got your monthly savings challenge today. Bam, you're gonna be ready, girl. I can't wait to count those up. I'm actually gonna shoot that video next week. I can't wait to see how much I was able to save for the year. Mortgages are cheaper than apartments. We ran the numbers on the house I was looking at, and y'all know I took y'all with me when I went to go look at those rent houses, and it was like $3,000-$4,000. A mortgage is almost half of that, and that's with the taxes and home insurance put in for a decent house, at least where I live. You're building your emergency fund and saving to transition out of the military next year. That's dope. What does that entail? Like, are you, what is it? You get like benefits, right? Or is that only if you're hurt? Thank you, Tish. You just purchased a home 6 months ago. You have goals of getting rid of some of your debts. You can do it. You just have to put down goals and then actionable steps. Blue Apron. That's another grocery app. You paid off all your debt. You thought that's all you needed, and you realize see, but yeah, when you call, they tell you those things. That's what she told me. She was like, you need to pay that medical debt off. She was like, your score will go well above 700, and the percentage, the rate or whatever will be so much cheaper. And I was like, okay. I like crock pot meals too, but like, like we think to eat when the day is already gone, and crock pot meals got to cook all day. and we already be starving. So you pulled your credit. Okay, well then that's the first step. I do have a rebuilding video showing the lady that I used to help rebuild my credit. She has like a $10 DIY kit you can download, and it really works. It really works. Hi, is it Tracy, and you just used your VA loan and it was easy and you love the process. Hey, I'm not mad at it. I wish I could get a VA loan, but honey, I'm not going to nobody's war. The easiest way to buy down your mortgage rate is to buy discount points. Each point is 1% of your mortgage amount and reduces your mortgage rate by 2.5%. For example, if you're offered a 6% interest rate on a $100,000 loan, you can pay $1,000 to give. Oh, you can also deduct them on your taxes. And that's probably 1,000% true because one thing about Mommy Trader, she got some investment homes. That's good to know. I'm gonna call you before I go through my mortgage process so you can tell me all the ins and outs. You should come out with an album. Girl, bye. Oh, you're still young, 45. You had two heart attacks, so you can't do too much aerobic or impact. You bought a rowing machine. That looks. We did that in college, and girls about to die. You do all that after having two heart attacks? That's crazy. That and the stair machine were one of the hardest in the gym for me. Hi, how are you in New Zealand? What time is it over there? I have to check it out, Blake. You retired from the Navy in 2007. She said, save, 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 and take all the transition classes. So that was for, I can't remember, whoever said they were getting ready to leave the service. You started budgeting in August. So your goal for next year is to finesse what you're doing and tighten the belt and start paying off stuff with the lowest bill, which isn't low. That's okay. You're going to pay it off anyway. Thank you, Empress. Um, we're gonna do it's Tracy. Got you, Tracy. We're gonna do a save with Batty challenge, but I have to come up with it. I try to make it different every year. I gotta figure out what to do in 2023 for it. I have ordered a lot of separate little things that I kind of don't have an idea for. I be ordering stuff and then I come up with an idea for it. And I think one of them that I ordered is gonna be for the Save with Batty challenge, but it's limited because I think I only have like 200 of them. You're filling out a place. You're 54, married, and y'all have no debt. Your husband is a big saver, but you never have been. The light bulb went off, and you're obsessed with wanting to save in 2023. Girl, and you are not. I've literally was chatting with a lady older in the DMs. She was 73 or 74, and we talked about her finances, and she was, telling me how she was discouraged until she came across my platform, and she's been able to finally save money. Like, it's never too late. It is never too late. And you'd be surprised the kind of progress you can make over a short amount of years. So you be diligent. You can do it. Office Max will do it, Chrissy. And make sure you only select the weight numbers that you need at the back. I put a few different options because everybody doesn't need to lose the same amount. Um, so I know you do, MT. You're always sharing good tips. So you don't have a third. 11 a.m. in New Zealand. Man, it's 4 p.m. where I'm at. Candy, I'm so glad you're here. I appreciate you being here. So we talked about y'all's goals. So my financial goals for 2023, the first one is to hopefully find an office space, a warehouse or something that's like within the budget that I would like, that has the space for us to grow, a space for us to do content, to like keep everything in one place. I also want to purchase a home if that's in the cards at all. And I also want to invest 50% of my income for the entire year. Those are my three goals. And I'm going to do that through different ways. So through some savings challenges, through some auto investing, through payroll, a few different ways. Hi, Mystic TV. Tracy said it is 2 p.m. where she is. It's so crazy that you can be somewhere halfway across the world and we can be in the same place at once. Technology is wild. After the United States, my second biggest country that I sell to is Australia. And I'm like, I don't know how y'all found me. I'm talking about like every week we have Australian orders. It's wild. Hey sis, I've been seeing you a lot on my uh Instagram reels. You've been putting out good content. Georgia has a good housing market too. I would never want to live there. It seems like y'all are over capacity. Is it dangerous to live there? Is it one of them places like you can go, but don't go over there? Hi, Mawa. Mawa. Probably Mawa. Moa. I hate when people mess up my people's name, and I be doing it. Girl, this came from Shein. It was like $6. I bought my nieces some accessories and loungewear from over there, and they were like, "Here, get these things for $6." So I got this for me. It's a dress too. It's loungewear though. It's not like cute wear, but it's super soft. But I shop at like Old Navy, Reb Dolls. Um, Lately it's just been Old Navy because I just be at home, so I don't be buying cute stuff. Hi Nicole. Yeah, I'm gonna take y'all along on the journey. I'm actually getting ready to do some estate planning with the lawyer, and so I'm gonna take y'all along with that because I feel like that's one of the things as a people, especially Black and Brown people, we don't do right. We don't set up for our kids to be okay after we leave. We don't manage our money correctly. Like we don't know how to put stuff inside of a trust once you really start having assets. And so I asked her permission and she's gonna let me record. You won't hear all my business, but I'm gonna ask questions after, like, so that you guys can have an idea of kind of how estate planning goes as well. And it's not really that expensive. Um, but it's very important. You know what I mean? Just even the bare minimum estate planning stuff. Even if you just have children, you don't have a ton of money, you definitely want to get some stuff set up so that if anything, Lord forbid, happens to you, they'll be okay. And if you do have some type of wealth, you want to be able to pass that down to people who you know will do what you want done with it. And unfortunately, legally is the only way to do that. When my sister died, it was a shell shock for me, and I said I will never put anybody that I love through that. And I meant it. So she rescheduled my appointment. So hopefully I get in there at the end of the month. But my camera's coming. So y'all are gonna get that information too. Yes, I'm in Texas too, Raquel. It's been cold for like 3 weeks at this point where I'm at. She said we're just country. I'm from the country too, girl. So yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Atlanta is overcrowded, and that's where I would want to be, where all the Black businesses are at. Um, I think it's 20 something where I'm at. Hi, Myra. I'm glad you're here. Georgia feels frustrating to live in because it's becoming like the next Hollywood. You know what? But then I see, like, whenever I be seeing y'all, they usually be on like First 48 or something. And it seems like there are so many places that are just like poverty ridden. And it's like, how? I don't understand how cities allow one part to just be beautiful and all these great things, and then other parts of the state are just falling apart. It's backwards to me. Yeah, girl, she did, Tracy. Yes, Christy, I'm telling you, like when that stuff happens to somebody close to you and you see how like money makes people turn into vultures and people start doing stuff you never thought they would do, it makes you realize that, and like my sister wasn't that old when she died, you know? It just makes you realize that you need to, because once you dead, you dead. You know what I mean? You ain't bothered or affected by anything that happens. But if you love people that you are leaving behind, you want to do the right things for them. You know what I mean? It's a very selfish thing to do to not set that up. And everybody thinks like they would never. Yes, they will, honey. Yes, they will. Have you ever considered getting a cash counting machine? No, it ain't that deep. And I get paid to count cash, so I don't. Y'all don't want to get on here watching me put money in no cash machine. I feel like that's a bit extra. Like I'm not Frank Lucas. If biweekly paychecks, how much do you need to put away in a savings or what? You're in Columbus. You're a little retirement town. Oh, I love old people. They're so nice sometimes. 53 in Louisiana. Psh, that's lovely. That is awesome. Yeah, it was like cold and hot here for a while too, but it's been cold, pretty consistent. So I think we're finally in our winter. Y'all know global warming is affecting everybody everywhere. You agree on the estate planning. Your husband was diagnosed with brain cancer 2 years ago. You couldn't have survived if you didn't have two life insurance policies and long term disability. So I'm so glad you said that. So I was talking to a friend of mine who has a lot of money. He's like my bookkeeper. And he was asking, did I have that? He was like, you need to get a long term disability insurance just in case, anything ever happens to you. And like a lot of people in my family, when they get older, get cancer. And so I was like, oh, I'm going to do that. And I didn't even know that was a thing. So yeah, I have an appointment with an insurance lady next week. And so we're going to talk about that. I'm glad you guys had that though. And I'm so sorry to hear about your husband. I hope all is well. It's 19 degrees in Pennsylvania and you have 9 inches of snow. Jesus. Yeah, girl, move it on down south. I lived up there for a little bit. Worst time of my life. Yes, Christy, definitely get on it. And it's truly not that expensive. Like you can honestly just get the paperwork and then have two people notarize it, and that's good enough. And if when you get the resources, having a lawyer look over it is best, but at least just having that notarized by two people, um, that's enough. Hopefully, two people that are younger than you, because if they die, then it becomes a thing. But you okay? Sometimes you get embarrassed cash stuffing just $1, and sometimes you want to quit. Go watch my very first cash stuffing, Tracy. I was broke as a joke. Like it was bad. There were times when I could only put $5 here and there. The thing is, whenever you're first beginning to cash stuff, it's not necessarily about the money. It's about putting yourself into that routine and learning to put your money to work for you. Now, it's up to you after that to learn how to bring in more income so that you can stuff more. Because the thing is I was great at cash stuffing. But if I would have just stuck to what I was doing to make money, I wouldn't be where I am today. I realized very quickly that I wasn't making enough money to reach the goals that I had set for myself. So I started side hustling. I started a business. I still side hustle when I can. I work all the time because I understand that I started a little late on wealth building. So for the next 3 or 4 years, I'll work most of the time. But eventually, I'm going to be able to retire and work because I want to, not because I have to. So don't be discouraged. At the beginning, what you're doing is teaching your brain how to deal with your money. And once you've done it for a while, look at your finances, look at your income. If you've cut back everything you can cut back on and there's still not enough, you need to consider the fact that you maybe need to bring in more income. And there's really not an excuse as to why you can't anymore because of technology. Like there are some side hustles I do just from my phone, and most people do. There's so many work from home jobs, and you will have to sacrifice something. If you don't have the money to invest in reselling, you may have to invest time. You may have to lose some sleep. But to get yourself in a better financial position, it's okay in the short term to sacrifice some things, in my opinion. Honey, I used to coupon. Me and my nieces would go from Dollar General to Dollar General all day long on Saturdays, bring it home, put it into separate bundles, and resell it. for probably a 200% markup. And it was cheaper for the customer, but it was making me back 4 or 5 times my money on every purchase. And that was every Saturday. Like, if there's a will, there's a way. He's doing good now. Y'all are in your early 50s and you're staying home with him. So that's awesome. You won't have him during your retirement years. You're going to, you know what? That is beautiful. And you know what? Time value. It almost like brought tears to my eyes. That is so dope because you can't get that time back. Why work yourself to death and then miss time with the person that you love? Wishing you well, and I wish you all the time, all the extra, any extension that the good Lord can give you. I hope He does. Good night. That's beautiful. That's right, y'all. Give her some encouragement. She shouldn't feel embarrassed. I added in my apartment envelopes. It was this year, like March or April. You're almost debt free and it started with $1. Period. We all start somewhere. And who do you have to be embarrassed by? The thing is it's just you. If you choose to put it online, that's fine. Guess what? It's probably thousands and thousands of people in this world who also only have a few dollars. Because in my video comments, that's all I hear. I only be having like 36 cents after I pay all my bills. And I'd be like, well, let me see a bank statement. I know it's some overspending in there, but there's a lot of people in that same boat. I'm so congested. It's the worst. You can't wait to get your tax return so that you can put it back into your savings, period. And invest a little bit. Open up your Roth IRA and put some money in there, Natalie. You do the $1 savings challenge, saving the change, and roll anything else into month ahead envelope. That's okay. Something is better than nothing. And that's something, that part that you feel like is a little, is going to keep adding up. So anything, slow progress beats no progress. The credit site that's best to get your credit reports from, let me type it in here. This one is free and it's legitimate. So, let me put that back. There's the site for your credit report, and it's free. During COVID, they changed it. It used to be once a year, and then you could get it like once a week or something during COVID. I think it may be once a month now. It says it on there though. You started couponing and buying off-brand groceries. That's bomb. I used to just coupon like laundry detergent, bath soaps, room sprays, Febreze, stuff like that in huge bulk, and then resell it. I make hundreds of dollars in like 2 days. Because people don't be wanting to go do it, and people love a sale. I did that for forever. I would get diapers, wipes, all kind of stuff. Yep, it all adds up. You are a single mom working full-time, 80 hours every 2 weeks as a pharmacy tech. What's the best way to start saving cash stuffing? Start, build out your budget, and get started. It doesn't matter how much you make, where you work, how much you work. You just have to start and build the budget. If you want to know how, I have a course on my site that will literally teach you step by step how to build your budget. When did your family or friends find out you did budgeting on YouTube? Well, a lot of them don't know. They found out probably about 4 weeks ago. Facebook messaged me. They wanted to start. I make good money on YouTube with Reels. So they offered me on my personal account to get paid too. So I started resharing old TikToks. And so now they see it and they already on my nerves. Like, can you come speak at the church? Can you come? Like, people have never spoken to you in your life. And it's like, no, leave me alone, Cheryl. But yeah, so I don't share it often because I don't share a lot of my life with them. Facebook is so toxic, but they see what they see. And right now, they react like, oh my God, because my channel's larger. But if they would have seen it when I was up and coming, it would have been different. You know how that goes. Go get you a Roth IRA. Y'all know we ain't getting no Social Security. We gonna have some retirement. You want to start the 100 envelope challenge, but making those envelopes are tedious. Oh, yeah, I know. That's why I don't do it. Do you still have the digital version? Yes, I do have the digital version. And if you don't want to put the vinyl on, girl, write on it with a Sharpie. Yep. I love my Roth. I maxed it out in January of last year. I should have waited because all the stocks got cheaper, but that's okay. His name is Rico Tracy. He's fine, working my nerves. He's too big for his tank now, and I don't want to buy him a new one because then he just gets bigger. Like Rico was this big for the first 10 years of his life because I kept him in a small container. And I bought him a larger container just because. I was like, oh, he'll have fun. He 4 times in size in like 4 or 5 months. Now he's a grown man and I don't like it because he's bossy and he throws rocks up against the thing when he gets mad and like he has attitude and I just ain't here for it. Okay, thank you for what you do sending love from Canada. Well, thank you for sending me some coin. I appreciate it. You started making your own tortillas. Oh my god. We just got some homemade tortillas yesterday. Sometimes I taste stuff and it's so good and it's like this is why I'm fat. Because food is just delicious. Your credit card debt free for 30 years and you paid off your mortgage. Period, Margie. You stuff $5 and $10 every payday and you don't budget. Okay, Tina. You wanted to start a cash envelope business, but fell off budgeting when you had COVID and COVID issues 2 years back. I got COVID too. I was out of commission for a little bit. I thought that was it for me. I was hurting so bad. Like I've had the flu before, but that was different. I was like, Lord, if this is it, just go on and take me because, whoo, child, I'm so dramatic. You use Dollar Tree, Family Dollar envelopes. Use what you can. Period. I've always said that. You use whatever you can afford. Girl, yes, he throws rocks. Like, he irks my nerves. And then he's like in mating season right now, so he like comes up and flutters, and his little weenie be coming out, and I'll be like, "Sir, I'm your mother. Put that away." First, I thought something was wrong with him, and I figured out he's in heat, so he just be flashing this little. Ugh. Anyway, you're 27 years old with 2 babies. You're having to start over from scratch because of eviction. 2 years you're wanting to become more independent and financially stable. You can do it, Sammy. You can do it. Like, kids are not limiting. There are so many women out here, man, that do so much amazing stuff with 2 kids on the hips. You can do it. You can do it. Thank you, Honey Boss TV. You love my videos. They help you so much. You need to start your budget book. You're a bi-weekly employee. Yes, you do need to get started. Yes, you do. You can buy weekly budget. It's the same method, but except if you choose the cash stuff, you just need to do half the amounts. For bi-weekly people, the best thing you can do is write out your bills and stuff and your paydays on a calendar, highlight them in different colors, the bills with each paycheck so that you can see what's coming out of each paycheck. That's the best thing you can do for yourself. COVID was the worst. That's the site you use for your credit reports. You make your own laundry soap. Ooh, I did that once with the Zoat soap that you have to do like cheese. You have to shred it. It smells so good. Oh my god! Every time I opened up the bucket, because we made like a tote full, whole house smelled like laundry. Coupon show your wealth. That's good for you, Tish. You had insomnia for an entire year. Ooh, I get insomnia all the time anyway, because of mental health meds, but just a part of it. You just bought my savings challenge book. You're so excited. That's awesome, Crystal. You're starting to budget, but your husband wants no parts. He has the bigger income. I'm trying. You just gotta prove it. Nobody was really a believer when I first started cash stuffing either. And then it gets to the point where it's like, you got all that money? How did you do that? How did you just got to make them a believer. Do a savings challenge or something, and something will come up in y'all's life and then be like, oh, I got it, period. It'll make them a believer. Yes, yeah, it does. It gets your clothes really clean. When did the $5,000 challenge back in the day? So I was having this challenge. I was happy. Oh, that's awesome. You just got a credit card yesterday. You plan on using it for gas and to slowly get your score higher. Excuse me. So the best way to leverage your credit is to try to stay under, they say 30%, but if you can swing it, stay under 10%, which means you can spend the whole amount on the credit card if you want to, but you need to pay it down to at least 10% before the statement generates. Not when the bill is due, before the statement generates, and that will help you rebuild your credit. And also check out Self-Lender. Okay, do I still have the bi-weekly templates and saving slips on my site? I don't know if I ever had a bi-weekly template, but we are working on, because so many people have this question, y'all be thinking it's so different when you're bi-weekly paid, and it's not. But I'm working on a book for hopefully sometimes next year that will have, so we have a budget sheet for regular people, and then we have one for bi-weekly people. It's the same deal, but I think it makes people feel better for it to say bi-weekly. And then we also have one for monthly. We updated the bill tracker a little bit too. So, it includes quarterly bills and yearly bills and stuff like that. So I'm working on it, y'all. It's tedious. Okay. You don't know which book to get as far as like the budget planner or what? The music. I love that you stand for women empowering themselves via fun. Period. Like, y'all, we live in the time where they're trying to take our rights. They're trying to have us talking about under his eye. And so we need financial security. Whether you are married, in a relationship, got a sneaky link, whatever, you need your own money and you need your own financial resources. I hate to say it, but at the end of the day, the only person you can depend on is yourself. Like, you need the financial freedom and the financial prowess to be able to do whatever it is you need to do to take care of you and yours alone. You know what I mean? I understand some people are stay-at-home moms or whatever. I can't relate. I couldn't, because I have to have control like of my money. But if you are, if that, no shade, if that works for you and your partner, that's fine. But I believe that women need to be able to leave a relationship and still be able to live, right? Like, we're not taught enough about finances. Like, we're not taught enough about savings and having an emergency fund for a rainy day. A rainy day might mean Ray Ray came home today and decided to punch you in your eye and it's time to go. I have an emergency fund and it's time to go. It may mean you need medical procedures that you can't necessarily get in your state, that you have to catch a flight to go somewhere to get it taken care of. You need your own coin. Like, it's a new time. Like, people are not dependable. Ugh, don't get me started. You need your own money. You created your Self-Lender today. Thank you. Awesome. I hope you use my link. Self-Lender is the bomb, and you will come to see within a year what a difference it makes. Period. Thank you, Tish. You have a second checking account for your second job that's for your rent. Then from your full-time job, you pay as soon as when you get back. That's awesome. I don't have two budget planners. I'm working on a second. The one next year that comes out will be available in weekly, bi-weekly, and maybe monthly. But don't expect it soon. I do a page or two as I can. You can be more smart with your money. You're not trying. You are. Yeah. Self-Lender, pretty much, they give you a CD, which is a certificate deposit. You pretty much are buying into the certificate deposit. You make payments every month, and at the end, they just write you a check for what you paid in. But along the way, they'll offer to just put that money on a secured card, which adds another line of credit to your credit report. So you have the CD and the card. Money is my main relationship, period. Because me and a coin, we go together. You know, those people want to make you feel like they're the ones that are teaching me the cash stuff. You know, those type of people. You started a business and they think, child, it's real. I know what you mean, Tracy. So the whole amount shouldn't be paid before the statement date. You can pay it in full, but if you needed to leave some, leave only 10%. I pay mine in full every month, but when I first started, I was keeping it below 10. Yes, the pre-order is up on the site right now. I think if there's some left, they were moving earlier. Let me see. I put it on the homepage. Y'all, ooh. The only thing you have to promise me if you pre-order is that you are going to at least take a picture or record yourself when you open it. Let me see. Pre-order. Oh yeah, there's a few. There's some left. Okay. Yeah, that people like to see. People see me now and they think that I'm like out of touch, as if this is not new. Like I just got here. I did not start here. So, but you know, if you choose to come into something and like say, I need my budget to be exactly like yours, it's not realistic. Watch the budget and then apply your own numbers. Like I don't know what's so hard about that. But people don't get it. They're like, no, you make more than me. I can't relate. Okay, bye. Your dad said you were greedy with your money. Why is that? It's the savings trackers. I think I missed something. Chrissy, you will have what I believe 4 options to choose from. What are we talking about? Chrissy says, McCall, what's the best one to use? Oh, self lender. I did the $25 one, but you can do the more expensive one if you want. You need help on recounting anonymous. You keep. What do you mean? What time is it? I be sitting on here when I look up in them in 4 hours.
4:35.
Okay. Self lender, go click on any of my old YouTube videos. It's linked in the description. My link. And it's called Self Lender. Y'all, I don't know where I'm gonna put my plaque. This is so fancy. It needs to be like right here so y'all can see it when I go live. So cute. Any good books that you can recommend that have helped me in my journey? Yes. What am I reading right now? Is my iPad over there? No. Yeah. It's y'all know I got goldfish brain. I can't remember nothing. Let me look. I'll tell you what I'm reading right now. Because I was the same way. I believe in building financial literacy through books. So right now I'm reading Think and Grow Rich. So that's a pretty good one. What am I doing here? Oh. Okay. Yeah. You just purchased the mystery box. Okay. And so when you get it in January, I expect a review. Because the thing, so they're coming literally boxed with the savings books and the 3 freebies and whatever else I decide to put in there. And so once the pre-orders are sold out, that's it. The other ones will just be the book. So it's really gonna be a flex. Might as well record so everybody can be jealous because they didn't get one. Because they gonna want one. The first one, so they're just in the order that I made them. So the savings tracker book is the one I made my first year of budgeting. It's the very beginner one. And it has several savings challenges. You can buy it either laminated or you can buy it just with the sheets. The second one has the money on it. That's the one I made last year. And there's only one version. You can just get it in the book. It has, I think, maybe a few more challenges than the first one. So, just personal preference. They both have savings challenges. You use kickoff this year to build your credit. That's awesome. I've gained almost 200 with self. I crap you not, like 210, I think. It's because it gives you so many different lines of credit. And if you stick with it and it reports long term, I think this is my third time using them. And I'm going to keep using them until I get my house. I try to incorporate cute things because I'm one of those people. If I get cute things, I'm more likely to stick with it. Like pretty stuff, I'm more, if I didn't like have to sell the things in my shop, I would, I'd have new stuff every other week. But I try to use what I'm selling because people see the videos and they're like, "What's that? Where can I get that?" And so, you know, you would watch someone that stuffs 1,000. You get frustrated until you put them out. You can stuff. You can't. I don't let people make me feel inferior. Everybody's situation is not the same. Like I make a lot of money, but I don't have time to spend it at the time. So, you give and take. Sammy, I think it's an app too. I've heard of people using Kickoff. Yes, paying off your tax lien. I'm sorry, I'm probably yelling in your ear. Paying off your tax lien. You nearly lost your home in 2020. That's awesome. Good for you. I love to hear that, man. That's good. These Christmas trees are getting on my nerves. Let's try something else. Mm-mm. Oh no. Oh, okay. I'm cool with that. But I can't see the chat. Get out of the way, buddy. Nope. Ukraine. Okay, we're gonna stick with that one. Okay. You watch other channels, and this woman was counting, and she went from 8,000 back to 7. Sometimes the math just don't be mathing, y'all. Girl, I'm sorry about that. I be just hollering. I'm so excited. Again, Sailor, I expect a tag on Instagram with a picture of you in your box or a video on your story or something when you get it. Because there's going to be a lot of love going into these 100 and however many I put on their pre-order boxes. So, y'all better flex for the gram. You watch all my videos and you've learned so much. Thank you. I will keep doing me, being me. The pre-order is going to be up till they sell. Once they sell, I'm going to take it down. And if you order like anywhere else but my site, like Facebook, I'm going to mark it as shipped because they'll try to cancel the order. And then once I get it, I'll actually ship it. I try to be a vibe, y'all. I try to do a little something. We do need to do a financial conference. That would be cool. We all could bring something different to the table. That would be cool. Maybe a webinar. That would be dope. And I will surely appreciate you. Just starting this journey and you plan on passing this down to your 3 kids. You want them to be more educated than you were. You're wishing financial literacy was taught in school. That's awesome. So since y'all are here, I'll give y'all a sneak peek of what I made for the babies. Y'all want to see? I'm one of the people that like buy you a gift and can't hold the water, have to give it to you right now. So I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Let me see. Let me find the video. One of my contracted workers is making them for me. So I'm going to give y'all a sneak preview. Y'all ready? Y'all want to see? Leave some hearts in the comments and I'll show y'all. Mm, mm, mm. When you get to the end of the month, you feel like it's not a 10 digits. I have my credit card amount. You just want to say that because of me, you're not broke this Christmas. We love a happy, financially secure holiday season. We love to see it. That's awesome. Yeah, I can't hold water either, and I'm so excited about these because they came out so cute. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all. It's gonna be backwards. Okay, um, I don't know no other way to show y'all. I'm just going to show y'all like this. So, look at it. It's so blurry. Y'all can't see. But it's little kitty challenges and the top loading envelopes. And they come with a little binder. Can y'all see? I gotta find a way to share stuff on here. I'll be just really... I'll be really just doing it. Camera. Let me see. I don't know. So cute. Yeah, so they're so cute. They're so cute. They're super cute. So anyway, they were kind of created for the babies, but it's also if you're like a super low income person, they will work for you as well. Because I think like the total of them is like 150. And for some people, that's a stretch. So I try to not make them like overly kitty just in case somebody else wanted to buy them. But people always ask me for stuff for kids, and I never do it. So anyway, sorry, that's the best I can do. Because I'm really not the best on this on this app. So yeah, it's I don't know if it's for kids, I guess. That it's like has unicorns and shit, but they're just low income for like if you can only afford to do a couple dollars every week. And sometimes you be budgeting and your kids want to do it too. So it's a cute little binder you can buy and they can sit with you and put a dollar or two from their allowance and feel like they're a part of the process. So you can also help teach them financial literacy while you do your thing, you know. I'm actually my niece Kamari that she's gonna be my spokesman for those because she need to be cash stuffing. She want a binder every time she go to the store. She leave with something, so I have one set aside for her. So people always give her like she go places and she's really personable and she's so cute. So people always give here and give her a dollar and she has a bank account. So I'm gonna have my papa put this in my bank account. So now she can cash stuff some of it. So she can pay for her own Robux and her own slime and her own paint and get out of my pocket. So, period. So anyway, y'all, I just wanted to share my unboxing of my plaque. If you would have asked me when I started this journey, would I reach 100K, I would probably slap you in the mouth. This is crazy. Like, some of the stuff I have scheduled and coming up, y'all gonna see me y'all gonna see me. And y'all better act like y'all know me too. Cause some crazy stuff is happening in my life. Like, manifestation is so real. Sometimes I manifest stuff and I don't even really believe it's going to be happening. And I'll be like, I just really want, and then it shows up and I'm like, So, cheers to a prosperous 2023. I'm going to get another video out. I'm going to try to do at least 2 every week. If you're a small business person, look forward to the webinar coming up here at the end of the month. If you are a newbie budgeter and you need to learn how to build a budget, definitely check out my course. If you buy it directly through Teachable, you can you don't have to pay the whole 147. You can make, I think it's like, I don't know, $40 a month for 3 months or something. So you can get it that way. But it comes with our all-in-one system, all the sheets. It comes with debt snowball trackers, videos, examples, and everything. Literally taking you step by step how to build your budget. Such a good resource. But other than that, y'all, make sure y'all sign up and get the pre-order savings challenge box, because I don't want to hear it. Y'all sucker me in every time. Like, can you just bring it back? Nope. I literally only ordered so many of the freebies, and it's too expensive to order them twice. So if you don't get in on the boxes, don't be mad at me when you only get a savings challenge book and not the other cute stuff, because I don't want to hear it. Okay? So we're going into 2023 with nothing but good things. We are setting goals. We are setting tangible steps to reach the goals, right? I may go live like on the 30th, and we sit together and do almost like a vision board party, but setting up goals. I've been working on a little PDF freebie that I can get to y'all, and y'all can fill it out and we can sit together and work through goals. As I plan mine, y'all can plan yours. I'm gonna like go to a hotel so it has a whole cute setup and do the whole thing. So look forward to that. We're gonna get ourselves together and ready for 2023. Okay? And I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for the support. There is no baddies and budgets without my baddies. Period. So y'all have a really good weekend. I will see y'all hopefully at the end of the month, and we can really set out and lay out those goals and get ready to tackle 2023 in a real way. For real this time. We are going to stick to our goals past January, right? So we can, at this time next year, y'all can get on here and really share some wins with me because you stuck with it. Okay? Have a good weekend. Bye.